Hi, so it's Tuesday, it's a video blog. I decided I'd do a update on what happened last week. So the full story. My dog Lulu is in heat, which means that she is completely and utterly nuts. The dog has no brain at the moment other than 1 or 2 cells that are firing continuously in the God I need a ride, God I need a ride, God I need a ride nodes of her brain, which makes her kind of heedless and extraordinarily dumb. So last Tuesday, heard this almighty bang and clatter around. My laptop is on the floor, and of course it doesn't boot up. So it's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, Lulu, I'll kill you, oh shit, oh shit. Cue an hour of basically rebuilding my laptop, because I had to, the RAM had actually been knocked loose out of it. One of the hard drives had as well. So had the power on and off button. It actually went hinky over it. Fine, I got it working again, and that was upsetting. And then the following day, I think it was Wednesday, or might have been Thursday, I don't quite remember. I came downstairs after recording one of the DIY videos, actually 2 DIY videos, and well, I'd opened up my laptop, I was booting it up, I had to go upstairs to the bathroom, went upstairs, was washing my hands, and again, almighty bang. So I run downstairs, and there's Lulu hiding underneath the armchair in the living room, and my laptop is on the floor. Not only is my laptop on the floor, but the keyboard is at the other side of the room. It's after landing and bouncing. The power button is hanging out of it. Literally, the button part of it is hanging out of it, but we'll get to that. So I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and then I look at the laptop itself. Like, underneath the Dell Inspirons is where you get access to the motherboard for really simple stuff like replacing the keyboard. And it has 4 of those cable ribbon catches. Well, the one for the power button, the plastic knob, the plastic flap that holds everything down, has broken away. I'm like, okay, I can get around that. Sellotape is your friend. The keyboard looks fine. So I reconnect the power button, and I hold it in place with some sellotape, and that takes a bit of jiggery pokery to get it in the right spot, but it's quite obvious when it's in the right spot. And I plug the keyboard in, but I don't attach it. I don't put it back into the laptop, because I want to make sure that everything's running before I start putting stuff back together. And I press the power button. There's an old metaphor amongst computer geeks and people who built robots and integrated circuits back in the 80s and 90s. And it's basically this, that it's a myth that computers and electronics run on smoke, but when the smoke escapes from the electronics, that's it, they're dead forever. It's actually kind of a cutesy way of saying, my motherboard went up in smoke. Well, my motherboard went up in smoke. I had visible puffs of smoke come off 4 different places on the motherboard. 4. So at that point, I basically have a massive panic attack, and Lulu runs for the hills. I didn't see her for the rest of the day. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, what am I going to do? So I took my time, I tried to get it working, not a flicker of life, nothing. And I spent the whole day researching, okay, how much is it going to cost me to repair this, to get a replacement motherboard, because it was quite obvious the motherboard was fucked. Luckily, I had an old Dell buried inside somewhere, so I used that to test the power button. Nothing. Dead. Burnt out. And when I actually looked at it closely, I was able to find singeing on it. It's one of those power button assemblies that has a little integrated circuit itself, and I could find scorching on the circuit. So it's like, oh great, I need to replace that too. So I spent the whole day researching how to do this, and in the end, because my laptop was out of warranty, not by that long either. So in the end, I contacted Dell, and they were nice enough to say, look, you could send it to us, but we're not going to be able to replace the part because we don't carry replacement parts for that computer anymore. Even if we do, it's going to cost you quite a bit in parts and labour. And when I worked out exactly how much by going through different websites and checking things up, it was going to cost me about 20 or 30 euros less than the laptop was now worth. So that led to tears, wailing, gnashing of teeth, stuff like that. So where am I today? Well, as you can see behind me, I have actually a Dell screen, but it's on a Medium computer. It's a Medium Akoya, I don't know how to pronounce it, D from 2010. It's not a bad computer. It's actually quite quick, I'm surprised. The RAM is a little bit slow, but that's only a question of upgrading. And it was a computer that was given to me by my friend Jack when his mom passed it on to him and he didn't have a use for it. Well, the first thing I did was I had remembered that I had some components from my old gaming rig, which they're out of date and they're not great, but they were better than what was in the computer itself. So I replaced my power supply with an overclocker 650 watt one with a built-in surge protector. I replaced the graphics card that was in it, which is an NVIDIA 210 as far as I can remember. 310. It's a half gigabyte video card. And there's nothing wrong with this. It's a perfectly good video card, and it will go into my spare parts box just in case. But I replaced it with my GTX 550. My GTX 550 Ti, which again is about 5 years out of date. It is now considered the lowest performance gaming video card. So that leaves me right now with the situation of, well, what am I going to do in the long run? Well, my decision is this. I can't afford to replace my Dell. I can't afford to buy a performance laptop again, so I'm not going to. I've made a basic shopping list for this PC, which needs a little bit of development over the next few weeks and next few months. The first thing I'm doing is getting a proper monitor for it. I mean, that monitor is fine as a backup monitor, but for my drawing it's almost impossible, and it's a really odd resolution. I'm forcing it. I mean, I can show you. There's a black band here and a black band here because I forced it to go 1280 by 720p just to make my Minecraft recordings easier for myself. So I'm going to get my hands on a 1080 monitor, a HDMI one, because my graphics card has HDMI output. After that, I'm going to gather some funds together, and I intend to buy as one lot an OEM copy of Windows 8, a new graphics card. I'm thinking one of the 760s, maybe. I like NVIDIA, and I was always an AMD person until I got my 550 Ti. But I kind of think I'll go with I'll get a better NVIDIA card, so I think the 760s. So definitely a 700 series at least. I don't think I can afford anything higher than the 700 series. I know this computer can take 1600 megahertz RAM, and if I get I'm going to get a 64-bit distribution for Windows so that I can have more than 4 gigabytes of RAM in total. I'm hoping to install 16 gigs. The motherboard will support it, and between that and a good 2 gigabyte graphics card, I should have a PC that will keep me going for a long time. So yeah, that's the update on my PC situation. There is one other minor update, which is that I got permission from my favourite sort of niece that she can do voiceover in a Minecraft video. So I'm going to be starting in a few weeks, not just yet, probably in about a month. I'm going to start a Hexit mod pack video series, which will be done to, her name is Casey, and it will be done to her preferences. So whatever she wants me to do in the video for a given week is what I'll do. And I'm probably going to be doing 2 episodes of that a week, and I'm also going to eventually add on 2 episodes of Attack of the B Team. And I'm going to do the occasional random map video as well. I'm thinking I might do a Let's Play for... I came across this really interesting little MMO that rather reminds me of RuneQuest, actually. Or is it RuneCraft? I can't remember which. Well, anyway, it's a browser MMO called Eldivin, and it's made by a group called Hunted Cow, who created a browser-based, turn-based MMO called Gossador, which was my introduction to multiplayer online role-playing games. And it's an interesting game. It has little echoes of Rifts and little echoes of, like I said, RuneQuest or RuneCraft, whichever it's called, I can't remember. And the graphics in it aren't spectacular at all, but the gameplay is quite fun and it's quite well done. I still have a review for Diablo 3 to do. I still haven't finished my playthrough because the current PC I'm using was originally my streaming PC in the living room, so my Xbox is now in there again, and ugh. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of the update on that. There's a DIY video tomorrow. There's another Minecraft video on Thursday, and I have no idea what I'm doing for Friday yet. But anyway, we will see you again soon. Bye bye.